Pampers, Gator again. I'm going to have a go again with the hand-delivered birthday set. I love this. I think it's absolutely cracking. And for a hostess gift, it's out of this world. It's just beautiful. But today we're going to use the legs, obviously, and this part of the skirt. And we're using the balloons. I did, this is my card. I don't know how well that shows up. I brushed on the Glossy Accents and used a paintbrush, and I don't recommend you do that. Let me just have a quick look. Perhaps you can't see it, but I can. See it there? You can see the brush marks. So I did that for quickness, and I did it also, and I used my heat tool to dry it out, and it bubbled. So it's a beautiful card, and perhaps somebody will really love it. But I don't recommend you use a paintbrush. So I'm going to do it again. This time I'm going to do it properly. My card base is 8 1/4 by 5 7/8 and scored at 4 1/8. And we're just going to burnish our score lines. But I did say I was going to do a set of 7 cards with this stamp set. So I'm thinking maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. And I've done, this is the second one. I don't think, well, yeah, you could get 7, I suppose. But I'm going to do 5 in this series of this stamp set. This is from our gorgeous, oh my God, Picture Perfect Birthday designer series paper. And I used the stripes, which I thought was really cute, because they do blend with the new colours. Even though they're not the new colours, they generally do blend with them. I'm looking at my lights, but I'm thinking one's out. But, oh, there goes my, look, there's my coaster. Thank you for that, my darling. There's my coffee. So I'm going to attach my paper. I had 4 Tombos delivered the other day. Oh, I'm so glad I've got this stuff back. I love it. And I used to use loads, and apparently I've seen a lot of people just dot the corners just to keep their card in place, because it's just not going anywhere. So this is my top piece. You're going to need a piece of Whisper White then, and this is the same size, but we're going to trim this down because I want to see a good border. So I'm just going to grab my trimmer. This is a standard mat for me because I cut loads of them, and it's 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. So I'm going to cut this down to 3 5/8. Sorry, it was 3 7/8. So I'm cutting it down to 3 5/8. And it's normally 5 5/8, but I'm cutting it down to 5 3/8 because I do want to see that nice paper underneath. And if needs be, oops, me knocking everything, we can always cut it down a little bit more. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll cut this down to 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. I just want that little bit extra to show. There we go. And it's not, you're not wasting a lot really. You've only just pulled these little strips off. I've seen people keep strips this long, believe it or not. Put them all together, stamp on them, and then use them as borders. But it's entirely up to do with you, what you do with these scraps. I ain't judging. So this now, yeah, that's a lot better. And I can line that up there with that top line. And that's perfect now. Yay. This scrap is for the top half of her body again. I'm going to be cutting just the balloons out. So I'll pop that on there. And I get my black Memento ink. Seems really dark in here today for some reason. Ooh, I wonder why. But I am also going to stamp the balloons as well. So I'm going to just line her pretty legs up. Try and keep it about central. I love this. It's just stamped so clean and clear and crisp. and it's marvellous. So I've got my cloth lid off today, and I put these in soak overnight, and they've come up okay. So I can clean my stamps as we go along, and I can pop them away. So I've got my silicone mat here, so it's not going to get wet or anything. So now we can add these beautiful details on the skirt, and I'm going to try my best and line this up spot on. So I'm sorry if you do see my head. Perfect! Yay! On the other one, if you notice, I got a tiny little bit over this edge. I was trying to say bit and edge all at the same time then. So that's clean. I'm going to use this. This is from Balloon Adventures, which is going to, or I think has already retired. And I'm going to be using, let me find my colour. I've got projects again all over my, I'm going to use the Poppy Parade to stamp these. I'm going to come back with that in a moment. My Poppy Parade. Oh, a bit stiff. But they are when they're new. Everything's stiff when it's new. So I'm just going to leave a gap for my happy birthday. And I'm just stamping this confetti just down the sides. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. So I added this yesterday on that card. Well, last night. After I'd stamped the balloons and everything. So I want to leave a good gap now at the top. So this is from an old set and was badly stained as red before. So so I'm going to grab my happy birthday. And I'm going to pop this just to this side. Perfect. Isn't that a gorgeous colour? Loving this. So I will wipe that clean. It does get 99% of the red off, but I'm fussy. So I'm going to close this up. Don't need the ink pad again, because I'm going to be using my new Marvellous markers in the in colours. And I love it when you say you love to watch me colour, because I love colouring. I adore it. So now for my balloons. There is a little bit at the bottom there, which is her shirt and the tails. And you think you're not going to line it up. Well, I didn't think I was going to, but I did. And it turned out lovely. So you have to twist this and line it up with the top of her skirt, because there's some notches there. Oh, look, I've got an echo. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. Oh, my gosh. Gaynor, Boyce, what are you doing? I can't get away with that. I've got to turn over and start again. Oh, my word. Right, legs. I've just cleaned these. Can you Adam and Eve it? Because it's stuck to the paper. So I'm fetching her legs a little bit closer to the bottom as well. Oh, devastation. Watch me not line the skirt up again now. With the concentration on my face. If you could just see it. Tiny fraction out, but that can be okay. Come back with my ink now again. Do me confetti. We might as well do it properly. We don't even have to do the balloon, but you do really, if you want the, what's it called? The shirt. So you've got to basically definitely got to do the balloon as well. Right, there we go. Oh, a happy birthday, which is here. And I'm just popping that There we go. Yay! Right, fingers crossed now that we take off the balloons carefully and it doesn't stick, because it was stuck to the paper because it's the new stamp set. So again with the balloons, I'm just going to actually do the bottom bit where her shirt is, because you won't. In fact, I'm going to clean it first. Make sure it's all off and it's all nice and clean. And then I'm literally just doing the shirt and the bottom of the balloons. So I'm going to line this up. Sorry about that if you saw my head. Better, because we're going to do the balloons again now on here. All of it now this time. Look, I've got it on my finger. How the hell do I do that? I'm a mucky pup. So there's our balloons and there's the bottom half of her. So we just need the balloons really. And then when we cut them out, I'm going to dome them a little bit with my piercing mat. That's nice and clean. And then there's my cleaning cloth. Pop them to one side. So that can stay there for a moment. Oh my word, this is my best bit. Now I've got my all my marvellous markers. I made this tray when I first had my markers. I had to buy them loose. I didn't have the plastic container. Well, we got more pens and I got another 16, plus I'm waiting for the ink colours. So I just added 2 extra boxes on the side the other day. The box I showed everyone. This ribbon's just on for show. I've wrote neutrals, regals, subtles, in colours, brights, retired and retired, because I'm not getting rid of mine. But I can pull this ribbon down and I've got that colour chart to tell me which one's in where. So, but Sam Hammond Pootles, she designed this one. And it was basically that, and that. I added the 2 extra ones on. Added some more designer series paper. And it sits flat on my shelf. And it's marvellous. So, if Sam doesn't mind, I will do a video showing you how to do the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 boxes on my one now. So I've got hold up to 70 pens. So... Right, let's get some colouring done. I've got the only blend in the ink colour is this gorgeous Pineapple Punch. So I want every balloon a different colour. And with the felt pens, obviously they're stunning, but with the blend, you literally go over them twice, no brush mark, no felt tip pen marks, nothing. Ooh. Oh, I love me coffee. Now I've got this beautiful pop. Oh no, that's real red. Why did I have real red? It wasn't the one I wanted. Ah, I know what, it's for a different card. It does help, doesn't it? So I've got the new Poppy Parade. Absolutely gorgeous, and I want my biggest balloon in this Poppy Parade. Somebody said on a comment that they didn't like the legs, didn't do the lady justice. Well, I think it's fabulous because you can imagine whoever you want now behind the balloons, behind the picture frame, behind the books, behind the cake. You know, you can use your imagination. If you saw a pretty girl's face behind there, you'd constantly just have that face. But this way, you can imagine whoever you want is there giving these balloons to the recipient. I think that's marvellous. So see, with the felt pen, I think you have to go over a couple of times to get rid of those felt pen marks. But it's not too much hassle if it's worth doing. And when you do saturate your paper with this, it's going to give that lift because it starts, because when paper gets wet it domes a little bit. Wrong end. Now this is that gorgeous grape, absolutely beautiful colour. And fair play to, I know they got rid of elegant eggplant, or they are doing, and the perfect plum, but they do replace them with some absolutely outstanding other colours. And yes, why not have a colour revamp? I mean, they don't do it often, I don't think, do they? This is the first time I've known it, but I have only been with them 2 years. And I joined just for my discount, which I love. I'm just going over now to get rid of the brush strokes. And I've had a lot of comments, people saying, oh, I wasn't fussed on that set, but now I've seen your card, which is an absolute fantastic compliment. And I can't thank you all enough for that, because you're just wonderful people. Right, where's my name? Blah, 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 blah. Is that the one? I don't know how to pronounce this. Balmy Blue. I don't know. It's one of them. So I'm keeping those three in the same place, but I'm going to swap up my balloon choice colour. Still sticking with the same colours, just moving them around a little bit. And also, when I did use the paintbrush with the Glossy Accents, it smeared some of the colours. So this is Mint Macaron. This is a returning colour, which I absolutely love. Beautiful. This one has covered really well, actually. I'm not going to have to go over that twice. So the next colour is going to be Melon Mambo, because I just love that colour. Yeah, Melon Mambo. Oh my word, it's just a beautiful, beautiful colour. And that reminds me of shocking pink. And I've never really been a pink girl, but I love Melon Mambo. And these colours, doesn't take long at all to colour these images in at all. I mean, you can take all the time in the world. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous colours. So that's my Melon Mambo. I want the new Mango Melody, which is here. And then I'm going to grab that green apple, Granny Apple Green. Oh, again, that reminds me of Old Olive and Lemon Lime Twist, all rolled into one. Stunning colour. I used to hate green. Green, bleh, my mum's favourite colour. But she'd have it everywhere, and you'd literally walk in and flat and think, God, I feel sick. Not because of anything untoward, it's just that she had it everywhere. OMG, and I mean everywhere. Now there's that gorgeous colour. But since I started stamping, green is becoming one of my favourite colours to stamp with. I love Lemon Lime Twist, I love Old Olive, I love Pear Pizzazz. And these, and this one is just really growing on me. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, you don't even these outer edge one, you don't have to be precise. You can just scribble because we're going to fussy cut them out. So it's just the inner ones here that you need to be careful of. But these ones on the outside, you just scribble and away to go. But I'm not going to colour this bit in because we're going to be doing this on the dress. So I'll leave that for a couple of moments to dry up a little bit. Now we're going to fill in. Oh, I've got itchy shoulders. I'm going to use, I can grab it. Now this is the new Highland Heather. And I'm just colouring her flowers in. Just beautiful. The centres of the flower is going to be coloured with something else. And I'm going to colour these dots in as well. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Tiny touch there. And I'm going to do her blouse as well. She got frills on her cap, so I'm going to colour them a different colour. And that fades a little bit when it's drying. So, and now I'm coming in. What colour is this one? This is Pool Party. So I'm doing her cuffs. Her waistband. And I'm going to go over all of her skirt, except for the centre of the flowers and the leaves. The leaves I'm going to do in that green apple. Just so relaxing to colour. Oh, I just melts away into my own little world, I do. While colouring. Not pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, I'm coming in with my pineapple punch. I'm just doing the centre of the flowers. Perfect. And now my green apple. Granny green apple. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Loving the colours. Now for our dolly shoes, I know this sounds a bit weird, but where's it gone? Switch razzle there. It's not the one I want. I'll have a pen mitt. Is that it? Blackberry Bliss. Just for our little dolly shoes here. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this colour. One of my faves. Absolutely stunning. Now we need the flesh tone. And we're done colouring her in then. We can cut out our balloons. And then we can buffer them up. Give her legs some skin tone. I'm just going back underneath the leg to add shade. Perfect. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Oh, have you all been going over to watch Mandy? Oh, my Stampin' with Gertie. I could watch that girl forever. She lights everything up. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Oh, she comes out with some absolutely gorgeous sayings. I love her to bits. I could watch her all day long. I do love her. So let's get crack-a-lacking, as Mandy would say. So we can line this. I have a rim of white there, so this is why I'm trying to line this up. So my board, with this one, my border at the top was red and black at the bottom, and this paper then fit perfectly in between. Because I've cut this slightly smaller, there is a white border there before the green, and there's a little tiny bit of peach there before the white and the black. So I think that looks lovely and straight. So we can pop that to one side, grab our scissors, and we can get fussy cutting. Easy as pie, but you just got to have a steady hand because they circled. I do try and get as close as possible to the bottom balloon because I don't want none of her shirt showing. I can't do it when the paper gets in the way, it really... It's a matter of just closing your scissors and turning your paper. And I'm in deep thought now, girls and boys. Oh, I don't want to mess me balloons. Do you know I'm petrified of balloons in real life? I hate them. They scare me. Stupid. I hate balloons. It is me sitting here cutting them out. No, real ones, I cannot. It's my father-in-law's birthday today. And we went down to wish him happy birthday. And his brother came in with helium balloons. And I'm like, oh my God, get me out of here, please. They don't scare me as much as those. You know the ones the kids blow up? I watched a video and a woman blew her balloon up to way, oh, it was years ago, way too high, and it exploded. And as it did, the balloon skin tore across her face, leaving her scarred for life, and that traumatized me. Yeah, you learn something new every day, girl. Yes, Gainer Boyce is petrified of balloons. And it traumatised me watching that video. And I've been petrified of them ever since. Oh my God, can you believe it? I am, oh, don't know. Oh no. Right, now, because I've coloured my balloon sequins, this one, and this one, I know this is the bottom of her balloons there. So I'm not just going to leave them like that now. I'm going to fetch in my piercing tool, my piercing mat, should I say. I'm going to grab my pokey tool and just gently, only gently, I'm just starting to circular and go around the edges. Just gently, enough to give it that domed look. Don't worry about the creases. You can straighten them out with the end of your pokey tool. Just literally, you can go around the edge of all these balloons. In the centres, so you will get creasing if you do that, but just go back over the creases to smooth them out. And there's a lot of people that are afraid of clowns. I am petrified of balloons, spiders, and German shepherds. I was attacked by 2 of them when I was younger. They were my neighbour's dog, and they tore into my back. Sank their teeth in, and as I pulled away, it ripped all the way down my back. And I am petrified of Alsatians. We had one. We had one as a puppy to see if I could get over my fear, but no chance. No, it wasn't the dog's fault, bless, and we should never have done it, really. We should never have got one. My husband loves them, but, oh, I am absolutely petrified. When something does that to you, you obviously not want to introduce it into your life. So I'm just suppling up the centre now. So, rummaging out those creases as best I can. And then when we turn it over, you've got this beautiful domed, absolutely gorgeous domed balloons, which you can then just pop down slightly. We're going to add dimensionals now, and we just literally just need to push them into place, making sure these ones at the bottom are perfectly placed. Isn't that lovely? You learn something new every day. So I've got one left. Oh, bless. No, I haven't got more. Just one left on this pile. So as I'm laying it down, I'm going to tear the backs off. I'm not doing it on every single one. Try and stay, don't put them in the centre. You don't need them in the centre, I don't think. Just making sure you keep them close to the edge. So when you slightly push down, they're going to stick and still give you that domed feeling. And I am going to add one to there just to be on the safe side. Close to the edge as well. I can pop them in the bin. So, ooh, we have removed our backings. So, and another thing as well, I can line that up, and then I just press gently. And that gives you that beautiful domed finish. I mean, if you don't want to add glossy accents at this point, you can literally go over Wink Stella and you will have nice bubbly balloons. But I want the glossy accent. I want that balloon to pop off the page. So I am using my glossy accents. Isn't that a beautiful card? You don't need nothing else. Maybe a little sentiment in the centre. It's entirely up to you. I will have a look at my sayings, but I've got the happy birthday. We could put love celebrating you, and maybe some of these gorgeous little flowers on the inside. But you've got this beautiful cake. You've got the books, because it says to a graduate. You've got the thank you, which you could maybe line up 5 of these lovely ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe on a 7x5 card, holding one of these up with a HAPPY in every one, and then underneath at the bottom, birthday. So we might be doing one of those. So yeah, I'm going to grab that. Here's to celebrating you. Oh, love celebrating you. And that lovely little flower. I like adding bits at the end when we're doing it together. So I have used this little flower before and it's just divine. And I'm going to line this up. And I don't even think it's meant to be super straight. If I line that bottom word up, I think my love is... It looks cool. Wait, no, I've got to do it properly. That's better. So, I'm going to do black for the flowers so I can add a little bit of colour. I'm just going to dab these in the corners. And I'm going to use felt pens again. It's just so cute. Oh my gosh. Cutie, cutie, cutie. I get so carried away, bless my soul. Cup of coffee. Oh, that's a good idea. Cup of coffee. So let's get crack-a-lacking, as the little gorgeous Mandy would say. I love her. I love her to bits. She's just the best thing ever. So instead of getting my pad out again, I'm going to use my marker. I'm just going over love celebrating you. That should do it. Oh, I can see where I've missed a bit on the love. Better to add more than not enough. Unless you're using your Stamparatus, that is. And then I'm just going to pop this. Love it! Turned out perfectly. Yay! There we go. That's that done. Now for the glossy accents. Let me just pop that away. Let me just check the time as well. Ugh. Oh, we got 10 minutes. So with my glossy accents, you don't need to shake this bottle. I will colour those in later. Just follow the line and fill it in. I'm going to show you on this. Ooh, see? Just drag it with the tip as you're going round. And this will take a few hours to dry. Maybe about 5 or 6, because it's so thick. And just squirt. It will dry clear. Don't do what I did and add your heat tool, because it will just bubble and crack. And it won't look nice. If you just wanted to do one of the balloons, you could. Well, just, I'm not squeezing now, I'm just pulling it in to that area. Gotta be careful as well, because it's down. You don't want to create any bubbles. But let's crack on with the rest of the balloons. John, I've had this 3 years and it's down to about there. That's what you don't want. Pop any balloons, bubbles, balloons. Just smear it around. Just fill in the gaps. Sorry about the silence, it's just I'm really in deep thought. But it smooths itself out and it just makes them balloons pop. And it will look even 10 times better. And I will, once this dries, on the next card I do, I will show you the results. And at this point, do you know, you can sink a little jewel in there. It will dry it into place and it'll never come out. Just perfect. Oh. I can see that I haven't gone all the way to the edge. Perfect. Love doing this bit. Oh, I do hope you give us a go, because it's just a lovely, lovely set. And I know you can only earn it as a hostess gift. But, oh, it's well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. I'm just going around the outline of these last few balloons, and I can just gently fill in the gaps then. You don't want to overload it. You don't want it dripping off your project. Let's get some of this done first. But definitely, yeah, don't use the paintbrush like I did. I was trying to do it for quickness because I wanted the card to be dry before I showed you. But, ugh, Akapee. Not nice. You can make jewels with this. Nearly done. Try and fill in any gaps. Oh, it looks beautiful. I can see a little splodge there that needs taken care of. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And a little bit needed there. But once it's on, don't mess with it, don't touch it. You will end up with dints, and you just want to keep that roundness. But if you're sending this to a loved one, oh, it's worth the wait. It's worth making it a couple of days in advance. And I believe you can add your glitter as well at this stage while it's damp. But I'm not. You could have gone over with your Winker Stella and then added, once it was dry, then added this. But, oh, I can see a little bit there that it's not quite. There we go. I think it's right. You've got to be quick though, you don't want to start messing with it. I'm trying to get those bubbles out. No. Just having a look all the way around now. See, I've missed a tiny bit there. A tiny bit there. Oh my gosh. I think that's it, but oh, it looks dripping wet at the moment, but it's not, if you know what I mean. Oh my gosh. That looks fab. Absolutely fab. Just got a tiny little bit there. Now I literally cannot touch that card now until it's bone dry. Oh my gosh, and we got the kids tonight. The grandkids. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to put that high up. But look at the effect of that. Can you imagine that when that is bone dry now? Absolutely fabulous. I'm just blowing in case I can see a little tiny dimple. Oh, don't want no dimples. Sod off. There it is. Alright, let's just hope that sinks in and flattens down. That's better. So I'm going to set that aside, and next time I do a project, once this is dry, I've got the project ready now, but this won't be dry until tomorrow at least. So you'll probably see this in the next 3 or 4 days. All fully done. All glossed over, and the domed balloons. I can't really turn it now on its side to show you because I don't want it to drip. But look, see it? Just gorgeous. So thank you for watching. Oh my gosh, I hope you like it. I hope you give it a go, because I tell you what, this bottle of Glossy Accents is there, and I've had this for 3 years. So it's about £8 for a little bottle like that, but it lasts and lasts and lasts. Let me see if I can get this a bit closer. Can you see that shine on them balloons? Oh, just beautiful. Oh, look at that. Right, I'm going to love and leave you. I'd love a thumbs up, and please don't forget to press the subscribe button, the little bell straight away, and you'll be informed of all future videos. And I'm going to love and leave you all till next time. Please take care, and thanks for coming along to see me today. Love you all. Bye.